Hello. I wasn't playing. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm not playing at all. I was making sure that my overlays were all ready and stuff. Because I just went through and added a bunch of stuff to my overlays. Separated all my audio. Real nice. You're so welcome. Let's see. There we go. In terms of things that are added, I now have a Spotify playing up there in the top. Obviously, that'll only work when we listen to music. And in theory, if we listen to Spotify together, um, my Twitch VOD won't have the music in it, so I can't get DMCA'd. We'll have to just wait and see about that though. All of my audio has also been separated, which is nice. Yes, I split all my audio. So how are we all today? I know that I just saw you guys a couple days ago, but like, how are we all doing? It's a nice sunny day here. It's not confusing, like at all. It took me like 5 seconds. I just needed to install the plugin for it. It was really easy peasy. Like my game's a little loud, so I can just turn it down. I don't think that did anything. Did that? Not really. You know what, guys? This is my first life too. Okay. This is Jesus. I just made it so much louder. How do I make it quieter? I thought I just did this. That's fine. I think I did it. Anyways, it really was not hard, like, at all. It took me, like I said, like 5 minutes. And that's just including my testing time to make sure I separated it correctly. It was easy. In fact, let me show you something fun that we can now do with split audio. Let's see, let's find a good... I love how that's not working. Oh, there we go. So now I can do this. You see how we're all listening to Faint right now? I'll turn that down. Anyways, look at now. We're all listening to Spotify together. I don't want to listen to Spotify. Oh, boom. Boom. And now I can... Oh, you can't hear it anymore? Now you can hear it again. Now you can't hear it anymore? Now you can hear it again. We are not going to be listening to music, however. We might later. I don't know. But there you go. Yes, I fixed it as you're typing because I knew it was loud. It was loud for me too. Yeah, there you go. Why? I swear this game in particular gets louder every time I play it. But I don't know. If you guys wanted music, we could listen to music. I just can't promise you that my Spotify is at all your tastes. I know, right? I'm assuming you just got home, Michael? If you wanted to be my shoulder worm, you're more than welcome. You know, the water in this game is quite loud. Hi, homie. There we go. Everyone's showing up today. God, it's like a mod event. Shoulder worm is, I do it for him. Sometimes it's just a phrase to, like, mean someone that sits with you and does nothing. Because here's the thing, Michael, I don't think you have this game. I don't think you have it. And if you do, I don't know if you can access where I am. I finished the whole story. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm really glad that past me scheduled Power Wash Sim because I am stressed. And this is, well, I hope it's gonna work. I hope it's gonna make me feel better. There's a lot of like trip planning and like money stuff happening right now, so I'm just like really tired and like stressed out. So let us relieve our stress together in Power Wash Simulator. Let us power wash our stress away. Trip planning, yeah. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about half of it, but I want to go, uh, on a trip with some friends. That's one, so there's two trips that are being planned at the same time. And it's stressful, my guys. It is stressful. Because they're unrelated to each other. And one of them's next year, but one of them is this year. But they both take place in August. And they're both kind of expensive. So I'm just a little stressed about it. I'd like to not be stressed about it. And then there's the normal stress of like working on commissions and stuff. I'm actually doing really good on commissions. I actually just closed them. Because thanks to you guys, genuinely thanks to you guys, I have surpassed the goal of the $400. And I need to kind of catch up on my current commissions right now, and then I'm gonna work on my model, I think. Because I decided, even though I can't afford a model artist, and I would really like a model artist in the future, right now I can just do it myself. You know what I mean? It's not easy by any means, but I can do it myself. So we'll see. And then, I've got kills, ghost show stuff that I'm trying to work on, but I haven't quite been able to work on the stuff that I want to with it. And I was gonna do, I don't know, I think I'm gonna have to delay it more than I wanted to, which really sucks for me. Because I was really looking forward to like getting shit rolling next month, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. So I'm a little off schedule because of just life happening. That's okay though. I do have enough for rigging the model though, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm gonna go with Grim again because I love Grim to death and they're super sweet and amazing. I know they're just gonna make the most beautiful model. Or rig the most beautiful model, I guess. I'm making it technically. I wish there was like background music in this game, you know what I mean? Like unpacking the game, unpacking. Just like kind of little background music. Dude, unpacking, I actually played it all off stream because I was like, you know what? I just want to play a cozy game for myself. I loved it. I loved it a lot. It was a very cute story and it made me tear up a little. I was quite happy about it. I have a mutual on Twitter who I'm a really huge fan of the way they do models. They just look gorgeous. So I'm hoping to ask them how they did certain things. I can kind of steal it for my own. Because their model is just so beautiful. And they had like a raffle to like, or like a free model giveaway type of deal. And I was not chosen. And I can't lie, I was a little bit jealous of the person that won. Obviously, they're gonna get like a great model, but you know, a little jealous. I kind of want one. I'll have to look at their prices maybe. In an ideal world, I would just message them and say, "Hey, I'm going to give you money and you are going to make me a model," but you know how it is. You know how it is. Ooh, thank you for the care package. I am actually so dehydrated, I can't lie. So I need to get like to it with the water. Let me just like clean this off real quick. I made like a whole giant cup of water this morning and I just haven't had any of it. Here we go, I just had a bunch. Straighten up a little bit. So, Banzi, I do apologize, but I don't think that works that way. Because if you ban an in-game action and then you say I have to use the wide nozzle, that's not banning an action, is it? That's just telling me to do something. I do see what you're saying though. Using the wide nozzle for 5 minutes. It's okay. I appreciate the display. Yeah, let me accept these care packages from like 2 days ago. And since you were displaying that, alright, set a timer for 5 minutes. Okay, there we go. We've got a timer on for 5 minutes. The issue is that I quite literally cannot get all the grime off of this thing just using the wide nozzle. So, I quite literally cannot get this off. So, you know what? We'll get all the red, like, clay dust off of the whole fountain. And then we can go back through and get all the moss and stuff. There we go. Yeah, this is really is not doing a whole lot. That's okay. I mean, we completed an entire level only using the white nozzle, so add the extender, the white will be stronger. That makes sense. I'll just do my little rinse off first, and then we'll, try and get more particular about it. But for now, I think this is acceptable. This isn't actually all that bad. We're just taking it slower. You know, ain't nothing wrong with taking things slow sometimes. Speaking of slow, I was on Twitter the other day. I don't have Twitter on my phone or anything. I pretty much only use it for like business now. I pretty much only use it for VTubing stuff. And I realized like, Twitter's probably punishing me because it thinks I'm a bot because I was following like thousands of people and I was only followed by like 500. That was just a random pick of a number. I actually have no idea. And I was like, I think Twitter thinks that I'm a bot and is like, that's why I'm constantly like shadow banned. Why nothing I post gets pushed into the algorithm, right? So I sat for like 30 minutes, maybe to an hour, just unfollowing so many people. And to be honest, a lot of them were like accounts that aren't used anymore and like, graduated VTubers that haven't posted in 3 years. So I wasn't necessarily like losing anything by unfollowing all those people. It was really just like it took for fucking ever. But what's funny is that as soon as I unfollowed a bunch of people, I like immediately got 10 followers. So I don't know if that's like, one of my tweets was finally getting pushed or like I have no idea. But it was really funny because I was like, I'm starting to wonder if maybe this is why I'm shadow banned. And then like as soon as I unfollowed everybody, it was like, you get 10 new followers. You're so welcome. So, who knows? I might have just fixed all my Twitter issues. I have noticed that I've been getting like more followers and stuff lately, and I'm not sure why that is. I'm not gonna complain, of course, but you know, I maybe it was that one post on r/VTubers that got gross, and I had to ask the mods to lock it. And Lord knows the world of VTuber fans tend to prefer models over PNGs, so we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll be the new replacement for Gargura. She just graduated. Honestly, I'm happy to hear that she's graduated because that means that she'll have time to focus on herself and her issues. You know what I mean? Like she won't be so in an ideal world, I guess. She won't be so stressed all the time. She'll have some time to herself. Oh, hey, I'm done with the. Weirdly enough, I kind of like using. It's like it's been 5 minutes and I can stop using the white nozzle, but I kind of am enjoying it. So I guess let's just keep going until I'm sick. Um, but anyways, I think Gargura is just graduating the license, to be honest, like the name. I think Gargura is probably going to come back just as like an OC or something. But I hope that while she's gone, she's able to like focus on herself and like, handle things. Take a break because I know that, she talks about being stressed and like having issues quite a bit. Saying is. Yeah, she did have like an OC account. So I'm hoping, she has the freedom now to come back as that small account. I don't know, only time will tell. Maybe she'll never return to VTubing. It's hard to, it's impossible to tell, to be honest, unless she said outright. Okay, and now let's go in with literally any other nozzle and then just finish up what we started here. I think that genuinely rebranding was like one of the greatest decisions I made. It was like a difficult decision, but it was a really good decision, I think, for me. So I'm hoping that, if Gargura decides she comes back as her OC, then I hope she feels the same way. You know, because she's kind of like one of the big, like, five. Like, if you don't know VTubers, you've absolutely seen Gargura. Amnesia Bunker when? I don't know. Whenever I pick it up. It's hard to say. I've just not really been in the mood. We'll see. Gura was at a baseball game once. That's interesting. I've never been to a baseball game. My brother's been to baseball games, but not me. I know nothing about baseball, and I frankly do not care much for baseball. Here we go. What is up with this game and gnomes, I wonder? Also, hi, Paragon. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing some chill. Yeah, I don't know, I might put on, like, some music. Would you guys want music? Mods, can someone do a slash poll in chat, please? Music, yes, no. You're here, so I can... I was about to sound really passive aggressive. I almost said, well, you're here, so I can bother you, and I can make you do things. I don't mean to be passive aggressive. You guys are very busy people, and I stream at a strange time for us. I'm thinking just like chill Undertale type of shit, you know what I mean? Instrumental. I do mostly listen to rock and stuff, but I'm just not quite in the mood for that as it stands. Undertale with lyrics? No. No. We're not doing Welcome to the Underground. No. No. Michael. Mods, ban that guy. Mods, ban that guy. I can't stand this guy. I mean, to be fair, that is the song I was referencing when I said no, no Welcome to the Underground. Okay, chat said yes. Chat said yes, please. Spotify now. Let's see. Chill, Undertale, and Deltarune music. Alright. Both, why not? Okay, there you go. I've never played Deltarune, to be honest. I need to find something for bouncing. Okay, that should be fine. It should be okay. That's too quiet, let me know though. If anything needs balanced, of course, just let me know. We'll just calmly listen. And if that chat isn't or that chat, the little box, if that's in a bad place, then just holler, you know? I can't play Genocide. I remember the first time I played, I accidentally killed Toriel because I didn't understand how um I don't know, I just didn't understand the fact that I could be merciful from the get-go, so I fought her a little bit and then I was like, surely she'll stop, right? Like surely I'll have the option to not fight her, right? And then I accidentally killed her and I immediately restarted the game. And then Flowey was all like, "Man, fuck you." And I pretty much closed the game. And then, I played it somewhat more recently. So I promise I didn't leave on that. That would have been very sad. Flowey sucks, man. I mean, he's actually really interesting, but like, that hurt me, man. He was all like, "I know what you did." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't try to kill Toriel. That's why I went back, because I felt guilty. Because I didn't try to, it was an accident. Because this game mechanic wasn't quite explained yet." Speaking of Toriel, though, hashtag Kale is over party, dude. If I ever got canceled on Twitter, I would hope that that's how they did it. Hashtag Kale is over party. I don't know, to be honest, if I would get canceled on Twitter. I'm sure somebody would find something. Hashtag Kale funeral. No, my Kale funeral already happened. Twitter users are kind of insane. Reddit users are worse, though. Mind you that that is a generalized statement. I don't want anybody to come for me, so. Oh, getting a spam call. And a cheesesteak? Oh, you shan't. I got a cheesesteak. Thank you! Hmm, yum, dude. I got cheesesteak and fries and a random, like, spam call, I guess. I'm actually on the do not call list, so. Oh, yeah. They're, fake Comcast. Yeah, there's an official do not call list. And if you put your, phone number on it and then somebody calls you, you can report them. It's pretty helpful because I don't use my phone really all that much. So if I get a call, I know it's like from like a scammer. Where? Google do not call registry. And it will probably be the first thing to load up. It's an old ass website, so it looks a little like questionable. But within 30 days, you will be put on the registry. I swear it's been very helpful. It's taken me it took me no time at all, and then I don't get phone calls anymore from annoying scammers that think I'm an old person or think that I have a car. So now the only people that call me are family and that one person that for some reason just now called me. It was like a fake internet person. Yes, I know they left me a voicemail. I care not. I care very much not. There we go. I think I'm almost done with this outside. Yeah, I am. See, it was just that easy to add yourself to the do not call list. And then again, in like 30 days, they'll like finish the processing or whatever. And then they'll be like, yep, don't worry. You're on the do not call list now. It's super nice. It really is. Yeah, nope, it's easy peasy. We love the do not call list. It's actually a really great idea to like put the older people in your life on a do not call list because older people are more susceptible to like phone scams. Or if you just fucking hate talking to people. But, you know, the people that are on like do not call lists are usually like the CIA, the, you know, businesses, celebrities, stuff like that. So, people that wouldn't want to have random calls. And then there's me, obviously a celebrity. I don't know what I'm gonna stream on Saturday. Maybe I'll stream some Roblox. I'll reach out to somebody. I'll see if they want to play a certain game with me. There's this like backrooms exploration game that's kind of interesting. Not amazing by any means, but it's kind of interesting. We hate other people. Oh, no more collabs for Kale now. Because I have an open stream slot on Saturday, and I never decided what I wanted to play, so. I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit for myself. I don't know if that affects it for you. Let's see. It does. Okay, well, I'm turning it down just a little bit for myself because I have sensitive ass ears. Which is funny because I can't hear anything with them. You know what, y'all? Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna season up these fries. I'm back. Just, eaten. Put some seasoning on these fries. Anyways, back to business. Apparently I don't know how to play this game. There we go. Would the sound alert never go through? It doesn't go through on my Be Back screens. I could make it go through my Be Back screens. Would you guys prefer that? Yeah, that way you can still, like, interact. That would take me, like, just a second. Probably not. Hmm. Made a Dark Elf Knight on the remaster for Oblivion. Very cool. Last stream we raided one of my orcish friends who was playing Oblivion. It looked pretty good, actually. I would hardly call it a remaster, though. It's practically a whole new game. It's amazing. Alright, this is our last outside panel. Oblivion superior, Skyrim inferior. Hey, it's okay to be wrong. It was completely rebuilt in a different gaming engine, so it's more of a remake. Yeah. Yeah. And the whole visual style is different, which is great. It's beautiful. Michael, someone fucking ban this guy, please. Good God. I'm so sick of this guy, dude. Right, there we go. Why did I... Why, Michael, why did I make you a mod? Why did I make that decision? You know what sucks? In my OBS, moderator messages are highlighted, so I am forced to look at Michael's first. You're atrocious, dude. I know, it literally is my problem. I just don't like that I have to see your fucking messages, dude. Hasn't started modding. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I'm modding it. Oh, I'm modding it. I was about to be like, modding what? Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. By the way, like, for the class, I do love Michael. It's just funny to act like we hate each other. Does giving Warren put anything towards an intrinsic band counter, or can I do it for the bit? I don't know. Let's Google that. What does Twitch Warn do? You anonymously send a warning to a chatter which specifies the specific chat rules they have broken or display a customizable reason that you enter. Chatters who will receive a warning will need to acknowledge the warning before they are able to chat again. Doesn't sound like it does anything. Other than just yelling. Yeah, go ahead. Go warn Paragon for being stupid. Let us know how it goes, Paragon. I think it literally just, like, puts a pause on you until you say, okay, yes, I'm sorry. Warns are actually kind of funny because it's the equivalent of being pulled to the side and, like, having a finger wagged at your face. Like when a little kid gets yelled at, and then like you look them in the eyes and it's like, did you hear me? Do you understand? And they go, yes. Wow. Warnings might be recorded in ban request and message history. Okay, that's good to know. Now I'll know that Michael was modding it. Michael, tell us what it was like from your side. I click the little button and say why I'm warning. Okay, so it's not that hard. It's pretty easy then. Okay. Why the fuck? Oh, 25 messages were deleted by a moderator and Paragon has been timed out for 600 seconds. Twice. Dude, what the fuck did Paragon do? Holy moly, my guy. Michael's become power hungry. That's crazy, dude. You're just fucking banning Paragon for no reason. What the hell's wrong with you, man? We've only had to ban one real person, I think. No, actually I'm not sure. We've had some people stop by and they're like, we had one person stop by that was like, um, hey, did you know that queer people, this was literally the day of the Big Joey slap stream raid because you guys joined and said they did this to you too. But he was apparently just going through the TF2 tag or something and just telling people like, hey, did you know that queer people are banned in Russia? And when he joined our stream, I was just like, yes, actually, I did know this. And then he just like left. So we banned him retroactively because you guys came in with Big Joey and were like, "Oh yeah, no, this guy was just fucking doing that in our chat too, and he was like being kind of homophobic." So we banned him like retroactively. And then we banned one other person for reasons that I said in a deleted VOD. But yeah, no, most of our bans are like bots, and they're mostly like automated bans from Seribot. This game gets me like low-key motion sick sometimes. Alright, let's clean off these statues. You can report the warning? Oh, probably in case like, um, in case somebody like tries to warn you for something that you didn't do. Or like they were being mean to you in the warning. Like called you a dummy dumb dumb idiot pants. Don't warn Michael. Please don't warn Michael. I like him. I'd like his Twitch account to stay around. Oh wait, it automatically assumes me? I guess, yeah, well I guess it does make sense. My moderator's actions are an extension of mine, aren't they? My moderators are an extension of my account. experience on my channel. That would really suck if you did that. I wouldn't appreciate that. And I've been doing this for like 4 years now. I hope this fountain turns on at the end. That would be so nice. That'd be so pretty. By the way, guys, it's Michael A-E-L, not Michael. Just putting that out there. Baba is you sequel. Michael is you. I don't remember what Baba is you even is. I remember, like, I mean, I know it's like a game. I know it's a pretty popular game, but I don't remember what Baba is you is. Beyond that. The puzzle game? Oh, I love puzzle games. I very much so love puzzle games. I think my favorite genres are puzzle and horror. Just good ones. After all, Portal is one of my favorite games ever. Baba the Bunny. Delightful. Oh, I should definitely play that. I feel like bunny games are like, I gotta play all of them, you know what I'm saying? Why are these gnomes so red? It looks like clay, doesn't it? Which is frankly a weird thing to have all over this fountain. You know, speaking of red clay, I gotta rewatch Crimson Peak. I love that movie. Bunny Graveyard. Never heard of it, actually. That sounds like my whole theming, though, which is kind of perfect. So if you want to share, it's a horror game. Hmm. See, I don't think it's metal. I'm pretty sure this is all stone. Um, it's called Bunny Graveyard? I don't know anything about Bunny Graveyard. It sounds like my theme though. That'd be a cute merch shop like name. Like a company, I meant. That's what I meant. A clothing company. Sorry, I've been like thinking about merch lately. Well, this guy pooped his pants. It's embarrassing, dude. Probably made it and I don't remember. There's so much, dude. Okay. You know, I'm gonna take a little. I'm gonna eat a little. Hell yeah. Ooh. Pixel art horror adventure. He plays a cursor. Interesting. Pixel art. Interesting. Okay. Open Google. Funny graveyard game. Oh, that looks cute. This looks really interesting, actually. I'm trying to fucking sign into Steam so I can wishlist it. There we go. There we go. Care package. Thank you. I will care package. Oh, this looks really cute. I'm gonna look into this. Looking into this. Fascinating. You should totally give out your password to make sure your two-factor authentication works. Yeah, for sure. You know what the funny thing is? I don't remember what my password is. I have it written down somewhere, but I don't remember what it is. So, get shit on. Not even I know my own password. My credit card too. Oh, you know what? Speaking of my credit card, I actually just got like essentially like a giant sticker for my credit card. So now my credit card looks like a full art of Sylveon and Eevee from Pokemon. And it's holographic. It's rainbows. It's really cute, actually. I figured, I might as well not have to look at an ugly fucking credit card. I can look at Eevee and Sylveon with rainbows instead. I sounded like Unikitty for a second, like from the Lego movie. Kind of awesome. Unikitty's rad as fuck, dude. What are your opinion on the economics of Bricksburg? Is that the name of the city in Lego Movie? I genuinely haven't seen Lego Movie in years. I think um I think I watched a little bit of the Batman Lego Movie when I was in the ER for smoke inhalation. That was last year. I also watched the Sonic movie. That was pretty cool. There we go. One more gnome. I feel an ad coming on. It'll be here any second. Just, preemptively. Never mind, there's the ad. Well, I am going to step away for a second and eat. Hey, I saw the craziest thing on Twitter, by the way, the other day. As I was eating, I was just reminded. So it was a tweet that was like, VTubers need to stop ordering food during streams. And they were saying it was like super disrespectful and like it looked unprofessional or something like that. Because these VTubers were like ordering food in DoorDash and stuff. I think it was just streamers in general, not necessarily DoorDash. Or not necessarily VTubers, is what I meant to say. But I was thinking about that. I thought that was fucking crazy. Like, people can't just be like, okay, I'll be right back for 30 minutes in the middle of their stream. You know what I mean? That and like, there are people who can't cook. There are people who can cook but can't stand long enough to cook. Like, I don't know, crazy shit, but like, there are a million reasons why a streamer would DoorDash food. Shrug, man. Oh, you know what? I want to add this song to one of my playlists really quick. Add to... There we go. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I don't know. I just randomly remembered that tweet. I thought it was just kind of crazy. Like, oh, God forbid a streamer gets up to get DoorDash food. Like, what, did you want them to leave for like 20, 30 minutes to go get the food themselves? What made me need to go to the ER for hospital or for smoke-related stuff? My neighbor's house burnt down. Also, yeah, God forbid a person eats, right? But no, my neighbor's house burnt down, and her son came over, and he was banging on our door, and we kept him while I ran. I don't even remember putting on my shoes or anything. I just remember like all of a sudden having my shoes on and being in their yard. Um, 'Cause I ran over there to see like is everyone okay? And they have a dog and a cat that I would pet sit sometimes. So I knew the little boy was okay, so that was good. But I was like, what about the animals? What about mom and dad? Like so I ran over there. I just remember like being there all of a sudden. I don't remember putting on my shoes or nothing. Um, and both of them were just covered in soot. The dad, he didn't have shoes on because they just ran. Um, the mom, her whole face was black because she was trying to put out the fire and they kept running inside and outside and inside and outside because they got the animals into the car and then they had to kind of grab anything necessity wise. So, like it was a mess and just yeah, their like whole house pretty much just got fucked. And she was a librarian or is a librarian, so all of her books, she had thousands of books in there. And they all, even if they didn't burn, they're unusable because the house was filling with smoke. So they basically just told her like, sorry, that's pretty much it. You can take only some stuff. So yeah, it really sucked. It was an accidental fire that just spread really fast. Having a kid, you've got clothes on the floor, papers all around, so it just spread really quickly. But yeah, no, everybody's okay. Their house actually was just finished and they've moved back in and I'm planning on watching the kid for them soon so that they can go on a date and like have one free night of peace, ever since their house set fire. So I have smoke inhalation because of that. I ran over there to see if everybody was okay. And if they weren't, damn well I was about to run into that house like an idiot, frankly. But if mom and dad weren't outside, because the little boy he ran straight over to our house because he knew what to do, and so I had no idea if the mom and dad were okay. So I would have run in there for them, but all was well. It's just I had smoke inhalation because I was like I don't know 5 feet away from a burning house. And then I was inhaling all of the soot off of them because I was hugging them and all that. And you know what sucks? This sounds so silly. Um, I had just ordered food just before this all happened, and I was waiting for it. And they dropped my food off at the wrong fucking house. So I had to walk back outside and down my neighborhood to go get my goddamn food. And then after all of that, I didn't even finish my food because we went to the ER because I thought I had smoke inhalation. And what's fucking nuts? It wasn't even smoke inhalation that like I needed medication or anything for. Actually, I don't think that's true. I just don't think I remember taking the medication. And then they were like, "Oh man, your heart rate's not coming down. That's not good. We're gonna hold you overnight." And then they called the cardiologist, and the cardiologist said, "Let that fucking kid go home. Let that damn kid go home." Obviously, I don't know what she actually said, but she was like, "Let that damn kid go home." You know, it just sounds like the kid's got POTS. You know what I mean? So I got an appointment with the cardiologist later, and now she's my permanent cardiologist. And that's how I got diagnosed officially with postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And that's POTS for short. So that's why I went to the ER. But yeah, no. And you know what really sucks? I was wearing really comfy pants that day. I haven't been able to find those pants. Um, I was wearing silk pants that day. I don't know where they went. They were so comfortable. I have no idea where they went. I just did laundry and I couldn't find them, so they might be upstairs or something, mixed into somebody else's laundry. They were nice, like sweatpants were like the nicest pair that I owned. But yeah, my neighbor's house burning indirectly led to me getting my POTS diagnosed because I thought that I had it. I was like 90% sure that I had it, to be honest. Um, it was just a matter of, to say it nicely, nobody really believed that I had POTS. So it was kind of just like we weren't gonna go. And also like the hospital's expensive. So it was just like we're not going to go. You are fine. You'll live. Those are normal things. But then as soon as somebody in the ER says that is a dangerously high heart rate and this is not normal and it shouldn't be normal for you, then all of a sudden we knew there was a problem all along. You know what I mean? Really sucked though. This is one of my favorite songs from Toby Fox. I believe it is on one of my tabletop characters um playlists, which reminds me, by the way, Paragon, I will get back to you on the tabletop thing tonight, probably right after stream. And if I don't, please bother me for it. I've just been like all over the place. Great news though is that this game is definitely making me less stressed. Do I have a headache? A little bit, yes. But this is, oh, it's because I'm dehydrated, guys. Okay, I just chugged that shit. I will chug more later. Okay, I will chug more now. Sorry. Okay, there you go. It's so strongly lemon lime, dude. Holy shit. It'd be really good with cucumber, but we don't have any cucumber. I actually just went to the store with my friend to buy cucumber, and then we ate it at his house. So, literally yesterday. Less than 24 hours ago. Honestly, Paragon, if you want to talk about the tabletop thing tonight, I'm fine with that. That's fine, Rox. I hope you have fun doing something. Don't fall in. Not falling in. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You smell, so go away and take a shower. I heard sound for the last care package redeem. Hold on, I got it. I'll fix it. I think I know what the issue is. Here, try and redeem something else. Let me know if that fixed it. I didn't hear that. That didn't even play sound for me. Interesting. I didn't. Huh. I just refunded it. Play it one more time. Yeah, no. Maybe I need a monitor on. Sound alerts, monitor and output. Twitch alerts, monitor and output. Okay. Refunding. Uno mas, my friend. Go ahead. I think I might have fixed it. Okay, yep. Yep. I forgot to monitor it. That I can hear it. Okay. We're good now. OBS is silly sometimes. It doesn't have its usual emoji explosions? Well, that's strange. Let's see about that. That would be under alerts. Edit alerts. Celebration. Bum 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 bum. That's weird. It should be doing that. I don't know what's up with it not doing that because it says it is. Bum 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 bum. Oh, hello, AG. Did I VIP you? Yeah, I did. Bam 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 bam. Okay, let's chug. I gotta chug twice. Good heavens. I chugged a lot of water. Also, you know what? I don't remember. Do you prefer AG or do you prefer silver? Because I'm realizing now I'm just kind of calling you AG, but I don't remember if that's your preference. Oh, you know what I should do? I should add you to my shelf. I'm gonna put you in my shelf. I'm putting you in my shelf. Oh, you're already in my shelf. Ugh. Gah. Who even cares? Bum 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 bum. It's not delayed, is it? You guys are hearing that at the same time that I am? Because I would be embarrassed. Oh, my captions broke. Man. So something that I've noticed is that my captions tend to break when I do that. Where I like make a bum 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 sound repeatedly. I think it's just because it stops tracking my voice after a certain amount of time. It like gives up. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize that AG were the periodic letters for silver. That does make a lot more sense. Exactly. That's exactly what the what Google Captains is saying. It's just like just a fucking noise. I don't want to hear that shit anymore. So it stops tracking my voice. Guys, can I be honest? I'm so excited to be able to use VTube Studio again. I love the PNG, don't get me wrong, but I'm really excited to not have to use it anymore. Because I really miss having a model. I think, honestly, I know I said that I was gonna do commissions and like finish up commissions and then I was gonna like work on my model, but I might just work on it tonight, to be honest. Because I really, really miss it. I really do. I haven't been able to use Live 2D in like a year now. A year or two. I just miss it. It was like a part of my stream thing, you know? And I miss being able to have redeems, like snatching off my wig or like giving me a clown nose or bonking me. I miss that stuff, you know? And maybe I'll get tits. The throwable objects, you freaks. I know what you're thinking. Twitch integrated throwables, you freaks. Or Twitch integrated throwable stuff. It's something like that. Don't get gross with it, guys. But I think I'm gonna, honestly, I think I might as well just start it tonight. I would do it on stream, but I get performance anxiety when it comes to art. Also, I'm not in the mood to stream art today. That's the thing. I do like streaming art, but I'd rather just stream this and then wrap up and then go back to working on art. Because I was doing commission art earlier today. This is so, like, jolly, dude. Sounds like a vacation. Oh, no, 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 no. I definitely don't feel obligated. I have a hard time remembering to do things. See, here's the thing about the model redeems. They're all still there. They're still there. You just can't use any of them. They're all hidden from you. It's hard. It really is. Because it's like I'll be like fixing something in my channel redeems and then I'm just like, "Aw, that's my old model." You know? Or it's like, "Aw, I wish I could make my character have a clown nose." And like that's another thing is like I remember I could pin things to my avatar. I miss pinning things to my avatar. Because my little character would move around and I could pin things to his head and it was just so cute. I know. I want to set up the pony redeem differently. But it just requires a little more time and effort than I've been able to give. A 3D pony model? Maybe. I don't know how I'd use it though. I don't have any like tracking. I sure could. I could spin around. If I had a 3D model, I could spin around. That's the thing is I don't even know if that would work. Because I don't know how body tracking works. And two, I mean, unless I could just rotate in my chair, that's just inaccessible for me. I think I'm going to change my Ko-fi goal from being new model to new monitors. I have two different monitors and they both suck. By the way, guys, if you have any like good monitor recommendations, you should drop them in my Discord server. 'Cause I want the two of the same monitor. Doesn't need to be amazing, but so much better. I currently do have two monitors, but they suck. They're just old and not very good. I have dead pixels in this monitor as well, and that's not the worst, but, you know, it's far from the best. Actually, I think Michael's already told me what monitors he has, so I might just go get the ones he has. If there's anybody that I trust in terms of technology, I would be Michael. I think stuck to my mouse. There you go. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've not been feeling very well lately. Being a streamer is so funny sometimes because I just have to like kind of come up with conversation topics as we go. So it's like 5 seconds ago we're talking about monitors, and now I'm like, guys, my disability disables me. Um, I've not been feeling too well, and right now it's really hitting me. I've been struggling quite a bit to take my medication, which don't yell at me. I know, don't yell at me. Um, just because like I get busy and then I forget, because I have to eat before I take my meds or else it makes me sick. So then I'm like, that's fine, I'll just go make food real quick. And then by the time I'm sitting and eating my food, I'm like getting sucked into work. So it's like, by the time I take my meds, it's like way after I should be taking them. So I just don't feel too well right this second, you know what I mean? And being dehydrated doesn't help. So I'm actually gonna check some more real quick. Your care packages keep me alive. Oh no, I have a pretty good system. Would people care if I put my specs in my panels? I know some people like really love that shit and some people really hate it. Do you want that shit in my panels? You want to know what my specs are? I'm not like a tech VTuber is the thing. I don't know shit about technology, so if somebody asked me about it, I wouldn't be able to say anything. I wouldn't be able to tell you anything. But this is a computer that's built for streaming capacity. That's why whenever I have a stream issue, it's my internet. I love this song. It reminds me of like Swan Lake. Well, if you guys want, I can, make a new panel then. I actually have to update my current panels. I just had to permit that Paragon because it said that your message was bullying. It's actually funny as fuck. Yeah, no, I see. I don't know anything about computers, and I don't. If somebody joins and is like talking to me about my specs, it's like, oh, I don't fucking know. I bought what I was told is good. I don't know, girl. Like, my computer is meant to work really well, you know? That's all that matters. Hey, I'm not bullying. You're the one putting words into my mouth, Paragon. SMH my head, dude. Almost done. See, I have no idea either. All I know is that Michael works in IT. Like, his job is tech, so I have no idea. Oh, okay. These are a lot easier to clean than I thought. I was like, uh-oh. There we go. I didn't realize it was section by section, but that's good to know. There we go. Woof, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I might have to end the stream here soon. I do not feel well. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I guess you guys will know because I will end the stream if I don't feel well. If I continue to not feel well, holy moly. Honestly, when it comes to pots, some of my most, like, my largest frustrations is that my brain fog gets really bad, so it's hard for me to talk, especially in a way that makes sense. I mean, I restarted my sentence like 3 times. It's kind of like trying to stream on a computer that's 15 years old. You could theoretically do it, but it wouldn't be good for anything. And then, you're tired all of a sudden, you feel like your chest is tight, a little nauseous. Every time you breathe, it feels like you've just eaten one of those super, like, crazy strong mints and then drank, like, cold water. See, but that's the thing. I didn't mean to make it sound like that. That's just couldn't figure out how else to say it. No, it's okay. It's okay. I definitely don't mind. I kind of bounce between subjects like crazy fast. Luckily, I didn't have anything else planned tonight, so, streaming was the one thing I was gonna do, so not like I'm gonna have to call out of anything. I don't like streaming on days where I have things planned. I really don't. 'Cause like if I have D&D the next day, I won't stream. I mean, that's not the case for today, 'cause tomorrow I do have D&D, but like most of the time, yeah. This week though, I've been busy every single day. Stream one day and then I work the next day and I stream the next day and then I work the next day. Granted, like D&D is from like 7:30 to 11 because of like the fact that two of our players are in a different time zone, three of our players are in a different time zone. So like, it's not like super late for them, but like if I'm doing anything that day, it's like it's probably just gonna fuck me over for D&D time. So like even if I was even if I streamed, guys, that sentence left my head. I don't know what I was saying. Let me let me scrap that sentence and start over. Um, if I stream at 5 and then I ended at 6 and then I had D&D at 7:30, I would die. I would just die. One issue with my VODs now being separated, I'm a little bit worried that I'm gonna look fucking crazy on my YouTube VODs now, but it's okay. I can cope with that, I think. Because, like, I'm listening to music and you're also hearing the music, but on the VOD, there's not gonna be music. That's so funny to me. I'm not hearing music. I don't download VODs. I don't know why you're not hearing music. Yeah, that's kind of strange. I don't know what would cause that. But no, I don't download my VODs. The VOD automatically goes into my storage, so to speak. And then I export straight from the storage into YouTube and stuff. So I don't end up downloading anything. Luckily, Twitch does that for me. Still no music. That's really bizarre. But the way that VODs work, just as a quick TLDR, is that the VOD automatically goes into my storage on Twitch, and then I can export it from there onto YouTube. So I never end up having to download anything. I'm not downloading it onto my computer though. It's it goes into the cloud more than it downloads. Nothing gets saved onto my computer. So technically, I'm uploading it to Twitch right now. If you're really wanting to be a little shit about it. Boom. I just outshitted you. Alright, yeah, we're actually doing pretty good. We're pretty close. I don't know why it would throttle the viewership. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know how it would anyways. Also though, to be honest, it's like more storage for myself, so I don't necessarily care if my views kind of suck on YouTube. Right. Like I said, it's more storage for myself anyways. It's an archive more than it is actual video uploads. If I cared about YouTube, I wouldn't be streaming on Twitch. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, I do see why that would affect other people that do care about that kind of thing. Just so happens that I am not one of those people. I'm monogamous with Twitch. Yeah, me and Twitch, we go way back. I've been affiliated for like 3 years. Anyways, I'm gonna be right back for a little minute. I'm gonna take a little break and stretch my legs, and in the meantime, I will be playing an ad. I cannot promise that I will be faster or slower than the ad. Um, I don't know how long I'm gonna take, but I will just be right back. Nobody missed me too much, right? You guys didn't miss me like too much, right? That would have been sad. This song is on one of my tabletop characters playlist. Anyways, let's get back into it. Great news, guys. For the first time in literal months, I was able to use my own bathroom because of all the money that was raised through commissions and Factor. So, thank you guys. I now have a working toilet. Delight. Joy. Do I have any, like, catchphrases? Yeah, I was thinking about this for merch. One of the suggestions was like, oh, something with your catchphrase on it, right? And then I don't have one. I can't think of a single one, you know what I mean? I don't think I have a catchphrase. Do any VTubers have a catchphrase though? That isn't like ara ara or nia? Are VTuber catchphrases real? Like a real thing? Did they just lie about it? Most of the ones I've seen are just noises. How the fuck do you make a noise your catchphrase? Like, hey guys. That's your catchphrase. How's it going, guys? That's horrible, guys. That is horrible. I don't want that to be my catchphrase. Because I'm trying to think of like YouTubers too, and none of them have catchphrases. They have intros and outros. I don't really have an intro. I do have an outro though. Would my outro like be cute on merch? Would that be cute having my outro on merch? Would you buy it? Would you wear it? Yeah, it is a bit long, isn't it? You can make it into a checklist. Drink water, eat food, take meds, tell your pet I love them. I guess I wouldn't have to include the take meds part. I guess I could just say, like, eat water, drink food, tell your pets I love them. I don't know. Each piece of merch has a different line. It's perfect for like a friend group of 4. Or it's hat. Your hat says one thing, your shirt says another, your pants say another, and then your shoes say another. See, I think take your meds is also part of my brand, because being a disabled VTuber, I forget quite often to take my meds. Which is actually what sparked me to start saying that in my outro. Is like I would forget, so I would just try and make sure nobody else forgot. I don't know how to turn that into merchandise then. Do I merchandise on my outro? Question mark. I've been struggling a lot with merch lately, mostly because like I either gotta pay somebody to draw it or I gotta draw it. That's like a lot of time and effort. I wanted to release a summer collection. I just don't know if I'll be able to get it done in time. I also want to release my normal merch before I drop like a summer collection. I also have to finish my website. I'm waiting for someone to finish something so then I can drop the website. I also have to fix some coding on the site. I have to make something disappear on mobile. That's quite literally it. That's the only thing that I have to fix with the coding. But I need someone to like finish a piece, a piece of animation for me for the site. I love everything being squeaky clean. Dude, hold on. My leg itches so bad. That's another thing that sucks about pots. My legs just fucking itch all the time. And then when I finally itch it, I'm like tearing apart my fucking leg. Youch. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I'm comfortable again. Good heavens. I just want, guys, you know, I'm yearning. I just want a model again. Think of all the low quality merchandise I could make of just screenshots of my model. That is not a dig at people that do that. Okay. It is very cute in certain cases. Like I saw a sticker of their VTuber model peeking out and I thought that was cute. But I think a static PNG of your model is a little boring. I want movement, exactly. Yeah, that's very true. I honestly like what kind of merch do you guys like? I think standees are really cute, but I struggle with desk space. So I like keychains quite a bit. I think keychains are maybe my favorite. Or like phone charms. I love phone charms. I mean, they're basically the same thing. It's just the attachment is different. Oh my God, I'm literally, yeah, I'm a supermodel actually, just like strutting down. I would, you know, speaking of like strutting, I would love a fancy outfit for my character. No idea, however, what the fuck they would wear in a fancy event. So far, in terms of outfits, I have like a summery, like beach type outfit. And then I have a PJ's outfit, and then I just have like a fun, chill one, which is quite a lot of outfits, to be honest. T-shirt and shorts like that one actor, Adam Sandler. That's actually what my fun outfit is. I shit you not. That is what my other outfit is. See, I don't know what direction I would even go with a fancy outfit. I have not a clue. I have no idea, genuinely, what my character would wear to a fancy event. Tuxedo never fails, suit with a cape. I'm not a cape person. I don't like capes. I maybe I'd like unbutton the tuxedo or something because it feels a little uptight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like I'd look like Dracula. I really do, but not in like the fun, sexy way. Capes can like wedding capes, for example, can look really cool. I just don't like capes on me. You know what I'm saying? I just can't think of any like nice outfits that would look unbuttoned tuxedo and undone tie. That's kind of rad, actually. This one art that may fit, go ahead and send it to me, yeah. Or send it into my server. Oh, why don't I have OBS open? There you go. I'm gonna have a little like pajama night outfit though. I just think that would be so cute. You could just send it into photos, or you can send it into off topic and say this is related to what's in the stream. I don't necessarily care. Probably photos though, that would probably make the most sense. Okadoka. Let me see. Ooh, that's kind of fire though. No, actually that's heat. I like that. I like that a lot. Love it. More like Hot Topic. Are you calling me a fucking emo? Hot Topic doesn't even sell any like good things now. I mean sometimes they have good things. They have My Little Pony merchandise there, which is pretty great. But none of it is of my sweet girl Fluttershy. Here. Hot Topic. MLP. There's a Stardew Valley collection apparently. I don't know. Here's a shirt that says cuter than Cupid. There's a little t-shirt that says friendship is magic in like heavy metal text. Here's a set of bracelets. This is wallpaper. That's it. That's the only shit that comes up when you search up Fluttershy. I think they just hate Fluttershy. I mean, they have fucking Applejack earrings for Christ's sake. They did bring back the 20% cooler shirt though, which is kind of funny. I like how I'm just looking at Hot Topic now. I thought Fluttershy was one of the marketable ones because it was like they never had Applejack, but they always had like Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash. But I'm not even seeing. I mean, I guess there's some fun stuff in here. None of this is like Fluttershy though. I think they just hate Fluttershy. I think that's what it is. Also, I'm gonna say something controversial. I don't like Alicorn Twilight. Not one bit. Just don't like it. I am not fond of The Godfather. You know? Also, it's a physical wallpaper I meant, sorry. Um, the 20% cooler thing, that's actually really funny. Like peel and stick wallpaper is what I meant. Hot Topic selling like digital wallpapers. That probably wouldn't be the scammiest thing they've ever done though. I know exactly which Homestuck MEP you're talking about. I have seen the very one. I know which one you're on about. I can't believe it's taken me almost 3 hours to just clean this one thing. Holy shit. Or not almost 3 hours. It is 2 hours. It's okay. I was too, honestly, Paragon. It was. I say the word Homestuck and I can hear my parents sigh. You know what I mean? Like, it was. My parents say, oh no, when I say Homestuck. That's how I was. Okay, well, let's get this floor, I guess. You know what would be nice? If there was, like a guide for cutting VTuber models, but specifically for, like, plus size and fat VTubers. Because, I'm thinking about it. Because in my head, I'm, like, figuring out how I want to draw and cut the Kale model. But I'm realizing I'm not quite sure how to do that with a model that isn't skinny. I have a couple artists that I could reach out to for sure. But it would be nice if that was easily accessible information. Fat VTubers are a dying breed. They really are, you know. We need more. I need to do something about this. So some of the differences would be like when it comes to a skinny model, their arms and their thighs very often do not touch other parts of their body. So like their thighs do not touch. So when it comes to the rigging front, you know, it's easier to make them move their legs because there's no complications, I guess, with one leg going over the other and looking unnatural. Or like they don't have to figure out how their arms would move because they don't hit the body, stuff like that. But also the belly. How am I gonna cut the belly? That's another thing I gotta figure out. I think I got it though. I need more fat VTubers. I mean it. I can think of like 2 other fat VTubers that I know. I need more. I need to know so many more. I'm sick of all these skinny bitches. See, that's the thing. That's something I fucking hate. When VTubers are called thick because they've got like big boobs and like wide hips, but like their thighs don't touch. Their arms look like twigs. Their boobs are the only thing big about them. It's like, no, you're not thick. Stop. I want fat bitches. I want more fat bitches in the VTubing community. I will single-handedly protect them with my sword and shield. If anybody fucks with my fat bitches, I'll kill them. Stand up for my fat bitches. I gotta do something about this, man. I gotta like make a post on Twitter or something and review fat bitches or some shit like that. I don't know, man. I'd like to do like a model review tier list type of deal. I've seen a lot of really fun ones and I would love to do one. Just haven't. That's it. I want to do a VTuber taste test again. Because that kind of popped the fuck off and I love engagement bait. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it next week. I just had to permit the term fat bitches. Man, Twitch is trying to silence us. Why did you get invited to a major event an hour before? What event is it? What's happening? Who the fuck does shit like that? I need like 5 days in advance. Did they just forget about you or something? What the fuck? How major? I need names. I'll get revenge for you. Okay, well, at least an exhibit's opening. That's kind of fun, at least. I mean, that's so bullshit, though. Only an hour notice? If you weren't so passionate about, your job, then I would just say, like, sorry, you needed to let me know in advance. I'm busy, you know? That's their fault for sure. I will see you. I'm so, so sorry that all that is interrupting your chill time. That's so bull. I wonder, I know this was mentioned earlier. Lock mouse to screen? No. Dirt details? Hold on, I want to see what the... Oh! Well, that's nice. It tells me what type of dirt it is. The lock view is a keybind. Interesting. Okay, let's look at that. I don't want the dirt details. Controls. I don't see it. I don't see it. So that's a bit of a shame. There's aim mode. Whoa. Okay, well I could do this as well. It's so off. That's so weird feeling. I feel like I'm piloting. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. I either move my entire body or I just move my arms. I'm not allowed to move my head. Yes, that's what I was saying. It makes me feel like I'm a pilot. Like I feel like I'm about to start shooting stuff. Shooting the aliens coming at me at full speed. I don't know what that was. Bless you, Redeem. Youch. My bones. Ever since I found out that there was like a right click toggle instead of like holding this down the entire time. I was so relieved, dude. So much less work. Evil Kale. I love skinny bitches. Hey, you know, I will be honest, I do love skinny bitches, but fat bitches deserve more love. I love bitches. It's just that fat women are mistreated often and bullied. Not just women, but you know, people, fat people. Evil Kale be like, I just ran for 30 minutes straight outside and I loved every second of it. Never show me bunny pics or bunny games. Exactly. Dude, there was a game that was released by the same people that made Bunhouse, and I had like three different people message me and be like, "Hey, have you heard about this game?" It's like, "Yes. Yes, I have." Thank you for telling me because it shows that you think of me, you associate me with all that, you know? Dude, I'm fighting to keep my eyes open right now. It's not even late. The pots is just killing me, dude. That'd be kind of funny to make salty bitch merch. Like pots awareness merch. That'd be fun. Oh, I forgot about the top. That's my bad. Here we go. Was that a gunshot that I just heard? I think I'm okay. I think we're good. I don't think there's any gunshots. There's this fuckhead at the corner of the neighborhood that just shoots his gun sometimes. We've called the cops on him like hundreds of times because you cannot legally be within 200 feet of an occupied like space while you shoot a gun. In like a residential occupied residential space. It's illegal. So we keep calling the cops on him and they keep not doing anything because he stops shooting pretty much every time they go over there and they tell him, "Hey, don't do that." And he's like, "Okay." And then he just goes and does it. Man, cops ain't do shit. I just heard again. Okay, I guess. I'm just gonna keep an ear out as we continue. Yeah, no, yeah, it's definitely a gunshot. And it's coming from his house, so it's probably him. We actually did have like a shooter scare in our neighborhood. So there was this like old like Marine or some shit, and he like locked himself in the shed with a gun. The cops came over and told everybody to stay inside their house and away from windows. It's kind of weird, to be honest. I gotta take my medicine now. I clicked on the stop alerting me like 5 fucking times before it actually stopped the alarm. So, what is today? Is today Thursday? Today's Thursday. Thursday PM. Alright. Anyways. Hey, Mom. Oh, I was just about to ask you for something. I don't have any Vaseline. Anyways. Rox, something I will suggest to you is getting a PNG made first. I know that's not as fun, but you know, if you really want to test out the design and the branding, then that's a good way to do it. Anyways, my mom stopped in. She actually did not stop in whatsoever because of the gunshots. She wasn't hearing them. My brother has a bloody nose, so, you know, cleaning, making him stop freaking out. Chaos, you know? Gunshots from my brother sneezing really loud. It could have been it, yeah. He just sounds so shockingly like a gunshot at my neighbor's house. See, that's the fucking thing, though, is it's just like, what the hell are you shooting at? We're not on hunting property. He just shoots his gun for shits and gigs, I guess. Like, this is literally just a normal-ass residential neighborhood. There's no reason for him to be shooting his gun. And he'll just do it sometimes. He'll just go outside and just start shooting his gun. It's like, I don't know. I feel like if you are out there shooting your gun that much, you probably shouldn't have the gun. Like, we're not in like a hunting area or anything. Same day each time? No, it's just random. Just whenever the fuck he wants to. It's really annoying. Like, if you want to just have fun shooting something, you can go to the shooting range. We have a shooting range nearby that he can go to. The first time we tried to call the cops out, they were like, no, he said he wasn't shooting his gun. You're probably just hearing the shooting range. It's like, no, you dumb bitch. I was hearing gunshots from my neighbor's house. I feel like I would know if they were that fucking far away. Because I wouldn't hear them. The shooting range is far enough away that we don't hear the shots from it. That's why it's all where it is. I fucking hate, like, when people make you feel dumb. Or they try to make you feel dumb. It's like, no, I know what the fuck I heard, you dumb bitch. Cops don't do shit. We've called CPS on one of our other neighbors because they'll leave their kids just outside roaming for hours. One of the kids almost got hit by a car because it was like a baby, by the way, because she was just standing out in the middle of the road because the parents don't fucking watch. And guess what? We've called CPS on them like 5 times and nothing has happened. I love getting you guys involved in my drama. It's so fun. You guys like the drama sessions? Because I do. It's just like so fucking crazy how little the police care about anything other than donuts, dude. Because it's not even just like one instance. It's like every time we call the police, they don't do anything. Right, because it's more paperwork. Yeah, that's true. It's just gross because it like really shows like damn, it shows your priorities, you know what I mean? Especially with those fucking kids. It's like we're not the only people that have called CPS on them. I say that with the utmost confidence. If you're eating something and you're worried it's raw, maybe cook it a little longer. Bless you, Stormy. I'm so determined to finish this fountain, but I don't think I'll be able to today. Rox, why are you playing the pronoun game like this is a horror movie and you're about to reveal that you're eating a person? Dude, I'm so very much in the mood to watch a movie. Here's the thing though. I think I'm gonna have to lay down. Sausage made of Italians? You are a cannibal! Where is that guy, by the way? Where's Human Cannibal? I miss that guy. Where's Human Cannibal? I swear, as soon as we mention cannibalism, he appears, but I haven't seen him in a while. That is one thing that I'm so grateful for. I have a community that like is small enough that I have like people in my chat I can refer to by name. Like Human X Cannibal, I think is what it was, and Paragon, Rocks, my mods obviously, but like Banzy, AK, Wheat. I think it's just so beautiful that I have a community that is still small enough that I have like chatters that are consistent that I know by name. Human X Cannibal. I don't know, man. I don't know what I've been reading. I've been reading Javik fanfics, but I don't know what that has to do with cannibalism. The bad thing about growing big is people becoming numbers. That's exactly right. Because, like, in the future, hopefully, if I get big, big enough to, help pay my bills and stuff, um, I'm gonna still look for you guys in my chat, but there's just such a likelihood that I'm not gonna be able to see you, if I were that big. I was actually just thinking about this, in reference to Ghost, the band. I was thinking like 2 years ago, they were at this nice little venue outside, and it was just like super comfortable, and there weren't too many people there, and everybody was like nice and respectful. And now they're going to like this huge venue near me that I can't afford, and it's full of thousands of people. And it's not personal anymore, I don't get to go watch Ghost basically in a little field, you know what I mean? It just sucks because it's like, man, I really would like to go to that Ghost concert, but, you know, they're just so big now, which is great. I mean, I'm genuinely so happy for them. Like, Ghost has come quite a way. But it sucks because it's like, I don't want them to be big. I want to be able to go to their shows still. And I miss those special moments when they were smaller. That's a really weird thing about seeing people become successful, is that like you don't really want them to because you lose, the intimacy, you lose that like closeness. But you want to see them succeed because you like them. So, it's weird. It's really weird. Dude, my neck is twitching. I'm just falling apart over here, guys. Double-edged sword, exactly. You want to see them succeed, but as soon as they start succeeding, you can't talk to them the same way. You can't treat them the same way. Well, you could treat them the same way, but, they won't treat you the same way, is more so what I meant. Because, like, again, in the future, hopefully, I want to be able to do this as a job, as my job. And I would love to, and, again, I'll look for you guys, but I'm just worried that I won't be able to see you guys, you know what I mean? Like, I'll always remember who got me here. It's a very interesting situation. And again, I was just thinking about this with Ghost because I want to go to their tour so bad, but I can't afford it. And even if I could afford it, it's in a giant venue with millions of people, so it's just like, not millions, that's quite an exaggeration, but like, it's like I won't even be able to see them. When I was at the Ghost concert 2 years ago, I sat right behind the electric booth, and I got to see them doing the show. I got to see them doing the lighting and the effects, and it was really, really cool. And I, could see the members of Ghost, and Amon Amarth was there. That was super cool. They were the pre-show, and I just can't have that again. Just because they're bigger now. They're more popular. Which again, I'm happy to see them succeed because more people like what I like now. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna miss that. That was special to me. Also, yeah, I definitely could make you VIPs or mods. That is very true. I like that you said preserve us though, like you're a fossil or something. You guys are going in the museum. Um, like BioShock. You know, the little museum that's full of all the like models and stuff and all the concept art. I'm gonna do that to you guys. Miss Lala. Hold on. That name sounds really familiar. Miss Lala. Oh, uh-huh. Yeah. Yep. I love her so much. She's awesome. Man, I would love to be spoken about by Iron Mouse. That would be awesome. What's just so crazy is it really all just takes that one thing, to push it over the edge. You're missing ads, I'm missing ads too. Here, I'll just do a 2-minute one. And I am going to be right back real fast then. Welcome back, everyone. But yeah, back to our conversation. It really just takes, most of the time that one thing to send a VTuber into fame. And I don't know. You just gotta get lucky when it comes to VTubing. It's really so difficult because like you can do everything right and then still never get big. It really just takes luck in putting yourself out there. If I had any of like the Vishajo people or anything like point me out, that'd be nuts. What do you think your ideal size? Ooh, that's a great question. Uh, Big enough that I can have people talking about my lore and like theorizing about it, and that I'm able to like pay my bills, but small enough that I can still know people by name. that I could still like be lurking in the community and talking to people. Unfortunately, I don't have like a number for that because I have no idea. But that's what I would that yeah. That's what I think. That would be nice. And to be so honest with you, I think just turning my PNG into a model will be the next step. Because like as much as I hate to admit it, people mostly just follow others for design. And if I had a nice design that's well rigged, you know, that would really push me far. It really sucks that that's just something that the VTuber community does, but it's just the case, you know? It's the fact of the matter. Um, if you have a good design and you post little clips of it and people like the way that you move and stuff, then that can take you quite a ways. If you have one nice, you know, work in progress or whatever posted of your model, that could be it for you, you know? So, you know, when when Grim is working on my model, I encourage lots of work in progress pictures. But that being said, I don't feel all that well, so I do think I'm gonna wrap us up here. It's a bit of a short stream for me. Um, but you know, I think all of this is pretty good. We gotta get up here. Ironmouth not only read my message, but also played the game I recommended. Oh, that's awesome. What happened to my model? Oh, how long has this been happening? What's going on? How long has that been happening? How long is that happening for? That's so weird. Okay, well, that's funny. I am gonna save this though, and we're gonna go. I just don't feel good. I just don't feel very well. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. Now I have my music player up there for you guys. I'm gonna need that off though for my. I didn't even think about the fact that my chatting has like different music playing. Anyways, yeah, let's outro this bitch. I just don't feel very well. I think I need to like go lay down because I feel like I'm barely staying awake right now. And my stomach kind of hurts low key. Um, yeah, no, I just don't feel very good. I think the pause is just like, die, I hate you. Again, I know this is a bit of a short stream for me. Have you eaten? Yes, I have. It was very good. It was very good. It's actually, the plate is still sitting here, and I have like a couple bites of my food left, so. But I'm gonna go lay down, drink a glass of water. I already took my meds, so that's not, you know, a problem. We'll see. We'll see what it is. Care package, thank you. I appreciate it. Um, I don't think we're gonna raid anybody today because I'm tired and I don't. Uh, yeah, I'm just tired. um, but yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you. Um, don't forget to eat some food, drink some water, take your medicine if you need it, and tell your pets that I love them. I appreciate you. Thank you. I hope I feel better too. I think it's just, the pots. I woke up really tired too, so I think it's just one of those days. All right. I love you guys.